Hey everyone, I'm the Canadian lad, and some very interesting plot details have been revealed from the upcoming Black Widow movie. Now before I dive into the details, I'd warn you that this video contains some huge spoilers, potentially the entire plotline of the movie. So if you're sure enough, continue watching the video, or else please click away right now so I don't spoil anything for you that you might enjoy. And also I'd say take all of this plot leaks with a grain of salt, as none of this could be true, but again, just like we did with the plot leak of Spider-Man Far From Home, all of the plot leaks from my video turned out to be true. So if you decided to go ahead, let's dive in. Now first things first, the Black Widow movie takes place after Captain America Civil War and just before Avengers Infinity War. Following Captain America Civil War, Natasha Romanoff is lured back to Budapest and reunites with her sister Yelena Belova, who is played by Florence Pugh. The Red Room program, created by Natasha's surrogate father, General Ivan Petrovich, played by Ray Winston, trained them both to become Black Widows. Now Ivan Petrovich has been mentioned in Avengers Endgame, where Black Widow and Hawkeye both go to Vormir to acquire the Soul Stone, and Red Skull addresses Black Widow as the daughter of Ivan. But Black Widow says she didn't know the name of her father, so it's gonna be interesting to see how the story pans out in the movie. The Red Room is now led by Iron Maiden, played by Rachel Weisz, who is abducting young women to turn them into a new generation of Black Widows. Natasha and her sister Yelena go out to stop her, aided by Natasha's old lover Rick Mason, played by O.T. Fekbenley, a fixer for international spies who previously worked for S.H.I.E.L.D. Rick Mason in the comics is a highly trained fighter and a modern weaponry expert. He has contracts with most of the world's major intelligence agencies, so he's the one who helps Natasha and Yelena to stop Iron Maiden from turning more young women into Black Widows. Moving on, Natasha and Yelena are pursued by Taskmaster, a mercenary who works for Iron Maiden, who is capable of mimicking his opponent's fighting patterns. To face him, Natasha and Yelena recruit their brother Alexei Shostakov, played by David Harbour, a boisterous, drunken super soldier originally meant to be the Red Guardian, the Russian counterpart to Captain America. The action scenes include Natasha and Yelena fighting in a rundown apartment, Natasha and Yelena fleeing on a motorcycle while Taskmaster chases them in an armored tank. Now this tank that the leak talks about, we have already seen something of this sort from the leaked set photos of Black Widow. Natasha and Yelena then break Alexei out of a gulag, and Natasha infiltrates the Red Room headquarters and fights Iron Maiden in a laboratory. There are also a bunch of flashbacks that narrate the story of Natasha's childhood, training, escape, and eventual recruitment by S.H.I.E.L.D. The cameos include William Hart as the Secretary Thunderbolt Ross and Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark in a deleted scene where he urges Natasha to run off. Jeremy Renner is also rumored to appear as Hawkeye. The suits include the standard suit, a white stealth suit for snowy environment, and a reinforced combat suit. The main plot twist is that Mason is the Taskmaster. The movie ends with Natasha reconnecting with Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson after the small break they had post-Civil War. The movie sets up Yelena as the new Black Widow in the MCU. She is more morally ambiguous than Natasha, setting up a new dynamic for the character. So that's it. That's pretty much how the leak goes, and I have to say, it stays pretty up to date with the current timeline and story of the MCU. Do let me know what your thoughts are, assuming this is exactly how the movie pans out. If not, then as I said, take all of this with a grain of salt, and I guess we'll wait for more plot leaks to appear, as there's still substantial amount of time left before the movie releases. The shooting of the movie has already wrapped up, and everyone from Black Widow movie already had a wrap-up party last Sunday. So let me know your thoughts on this, subscribe to my channel, and give a thumbs up. Up until then, I'll see you lads in the next one.